Hello, this is Tracy Anderson with Saval Foodservice, and we're going to do something a little different today. Let's look, instead of the daily ups and downs, let's take a longer view and look at 2022 and what should be happening in the new year. I'm going to start with a quote from Justin Sherrod, the global strategist in animal protein with Rabobank. And he said, "We expect leaders of the progressive animal protein companies to focus on the opportunities created by the ongoing market disruptions, rather than only seeing the multiple changes as business risks." As I like to say, be the player, not a victim. So now I'm going to start with corn because it's what we feed pretty much all of our animals raised on for food. Coming off a very tough year for corn, where highs hit almost $8 per bushel, and the 2021 crop turned out to be excellent, with hopes for more settled market in 2022. I think we will see corn in the $5.50 to $6 per bushel range well into the new year. These higher feed costs hit last year, and they will continue into 2022, which will affect pretty much all proteins this year. Though I don't think we'll see the spikes of 2021, don't expect 2022 to be lower. Overall, I don't think we'll see the volatility we saw in 2021. Many of those same cost drivers, however, remain: animal feed, labor, energy, and freight. Overall, the trend for 2022 to be slow production growth. Beef production will actually be down about 2% from 2021 as the herd continues to shrink. Strong export demand and growth of beef demand internationally will continue to keep domestic beef moving. Again, higher feed costs will encourage ranchers to keep fewer cows, putting fewer steers in the pipeline. This spills over into dairy, and we'll see how dairy cows reduced by about 1%. Again, back to the cost of corn. Pork should increase production overall by about 1% for 2022. Pricing should be strong, maybe decline later in part of the year. The big wild card for pork is how will California's Proposition 12 be implemented. The restrictions start January 1, and there are still no firm guidelines for the pork suppliers. Another wild card is African swine fever, which has been found in the Western Hemisphere. I've heard a couple analysts say it's not if ASF appears in America, but when. Let's hope our biosecurity measures are up to the task. Well, which is first, chicken or egg? In this case, we'll go eggs. We should see egg production increase about 1% for 2022, and that follows chicken should be up at least 1% as well. If they can get hatch rates up over 80% in 2022, we could have an abundance of chicken. And last, I'll look at dairy markets. We'll show fewer dairy cows, but I think we still have plenty to meet demand for 2022. Dealing with all the challenges in the dairy industry, we should see this market move higher early in the year. But I think dairy will shake out to be an almost typical year. Well, that's it. That's all I'll say. Have a great holiday season, and we'll do it again next week.